Hey everybody, some Gadget Guy here with another FFC vlog, video blog shot on the front-facing cameras on the different gadgets that we get to play with here at Some Gadget Guy. This video is actually being shot on the front-facing camera on the Galaxy S4, backtracking to last year's flagship Samsung because we realized we never did shoot anything with the front-facing camera on the Galaxy S4 and we finally have another one to play with just to wrap up some other reviews. And today's vlog is a quick pro tip for those of you thinking you might want to move down to Southern California. Yes, Los Angeles is all about being seen and finding those opportunities where you can attract some attention. You never want to miss out on an opportunity to get noticed, even when you're driving around on city streets. So this video tutorial is going to focus on the proper Californian method for making a right-hand turn and merging into traffic. Now for those of you in the rest of the country, and maybe even the rest of the world, you think, well, hey man, I know how to drive a car. I got this. I know how to turn right. But if you're thinking of visiting or moving to Los Angeles, how you drive a car can be a dead giveaway that you haven't been here for very long. That you're fresh off the boat. A noob. Take, for instance, this first diagram here. There are no other cars on the road, and the car in purple has a wide open stretch of road to turn right, safely get to where they're going, maybe even get to their appointment on time, which is another little LA tip. Never be on time. Always be at least a half hour fashionably late. But I digress. Now, many of you are thinking, I could just turn right. I'm not going to have to fight with traffic. Win-win. But who's going to remember that? No one's going to tell stories of the guy or the girl in the purple car. You want to get noticed. Even though it seems counterintuitive, we're going to hang out at this right-hand turn until someone else comes along. Now we've got another car to play with. And again, if you're not from Los Angeles, you'd think, well, now would be a good time to turn because I've got plenty of room to safely get up to the speed limit so as not to impede the flow of traffic. No, not in Los Angeles, you see. There's no such thing as bad press. And how are the drivers of those other cars going to remember you unless you impact their day in some way? Now is that perfect opportunity to check a tweet, read an email, something that takes your mind off of what you're doing in that moment, namely operating a motor vehicle. All right, bonus, we've got a couple other cars filing in behind. We have an audience now, folks. And even from here, we still have sort of a safety buffer. If you were to turn right and floor it, the other cars behind you wouldn't have to slow down. We're gonna hang out for just a fraction of a second longer. Now this is where it gets tricky, folks, because we have to judge the car in the lead and calculate the minimum safe distance that we can pull out into the traffic, and they'll be able to safely brake to prevent a rear-end collision. We don't want to damage their car, and we don't want to damage our car. We just want to get noticed. Now, after you've done the math in your head, calculated that minimum safe distance, and the lead car is approaching it, now is the time to merge into traffic. In the entertainment industry, we like to give roles to people who walk in and are confident, people who know what they are and know how to show it off. We don't want to seem clingy or desperate, so when we make this right-hand turn, we're not gonna accelerate. That's what people would expect us to do. No. We're just going to take our foot off the brake and let our automatic transmission do its thing. Slowly coasting into traffic is the LA equivalent of sauntering into a ballroom. It's bold, it's cool, it's sophisticated. It says, here I am. Deal with it. Now, there's no set rule for how long we let that coasting happen. Some people say a solid 10 count is the way to go. For me, personally, I like to judge when all of the cars behind me have safely pulled their emergency brakes and have all avoided any kind of serious collision. That's when I'll lightly start feathering the throttle just to get myself up to the speed limit. I figure by that point, a number of people in that line of stopped automobiles are all cursing my parentage. Now, to properly complete this maneuver, if you're driving an automobile nicer than, say, a Toyota Camry, you must fight the urge to acknowledge any of the other drivers in this scenario. Under no circumstances are you to wave to acknowledge that it was the other driver's emergency reactions that prevented all of you from getting into an accident. I mean, come on. Gratitude is for poor people. So folks, if you're trying to go native in Los Angeles, that's one handy little tip to make sure you blend in properly with traffic, which I mean to say, you shouldn't be blending into traffic. You want to get noticed. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how Scarlett Johansson got her first movie role. True story. And just a reminder, this vlog was shot on the front-facing camera of the Samsung Galaxy S4, which, funnily enough to my eye, actually looks just a little bit better than the front-facing camera on the Galaxy S5. As always, folks, thanks so much for watching my videos, sharing my videos, subscribing to my channel, dropping all those comments down below. Hit that thumbs up button, and I will catch you all on the next video.